A thin slice of ham in the hand is better than a fat pig in a dream. Never bolt your door with a boiled carrot, as Uncle would say with a wink, tongue-in-cheek. It didn't make any sense, as our door was always open. We never knew it, locked. And I liked my carrots raw and stolen, plucked sweet from my father's little plot, he perplexed by little human rabbits. His mud-caked boots standing amazed as we hid, holding our breaths amongst the flowering pinks. But poets and pigs are only appreciated after their death, as they say, whoever they were. But as I always say, don't be after breaking your shin on a stool that isn't there. It's called shopping list. After the funeral, your fingerprint lives on in a jar of Pond's cold cream. A shopping list dug out of a drawer, now a precious artefact. I, an emotional archaeologist, unearthing a smile buried in the past. All our I wills become the past tense. The touch of your skin still so real to me, a teardrop trickles into my ear. Death unreels you, then makes you more real. I call your mobile just to hear you say you are not there. Dark window, I stare back at myself, snow falling through my face. This little book is called The Smell of Purple. We launched it in New Delhi last January. So to get any confusion with the title, I'll read that. It's called Smell of Purple. She says she can smell yellow. She says she can smell blue, despite not being able to spell either colour. Yellow smells the same as blue, like a wet kitty drying by the fire. Red smells like mummy when she kisses. Her kisses smell different when she kisses you. Then she smells like flames with little orange tips. Purple is my favourite smell. It smells just like a magic spell. I kiss her goodnight like violet, only lighter, with little flecks of purple scattered here and there. And this is called The Only Way of Looking at a Bird. She looked at the bird with all of herself, as if by some alchemy of thought she flew into its shape, as it became the air, her mind opening its wings to the sky, the house now a little blue egg far, far below her, her voice curving into a beak that flung its beam into the song of self scrawled across the sky, becoming a sunset, so that becoming human again was a grief that could only be expressed in birdsong. And this is called, I feel pretty, oh so pretty. Tilly would come in at 4 o'clock, jump into our bed. We were just the sort of fleshy mountain of male and female intertwined flesh. And she'd jump in and land on my wife's left mammary gland and on my right testicle. I don't know if you ever had your right testicle trodden on. You wake up sharpish like that. This has got nothing to do with that. This is, we've been to a cocktail party, darling, and Tilly's still going to bum in at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's not a good time. It's going, I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. I wake, covered in glorious glitter, smelling strongly of PVA glue, sticking to my cheek, very hung over, and covered in blue, orange, yellow, red feathers. A bubble recently blown perched upon my nose. I still half comatose. Tiny bubbles travel amongst my curls as through a bigger bubble brightly, nestling neatly over my right eye. I observe my tiny daughter purse her lips and kiss more bubbles into being. Tilly, I force my lips, still frozen in sleep, to somehow speak. What you do? Even my syntax and sentence structuring is shot. She smiles sweetly. I'm pitying you. And another one to end with. I was going to call the book The Smell of Light, but Smell of Purple won over. I brought her to a farm. She'd never seen a farm, a cow, blah, blah, blah. This is all like in Aladdin's treasure cave. The smell of the light. Tilly tells me she adores the smell of the light, watches intensely as I fiddle with the wick of her battered kerosene lamp. I smile as her eyes light up, love how she loves everything with a passion. Adore is her newfound, much-used word. So now she adores the rich ritual of lighting the lamp and all its accordant magic. Hand in hand we scatter the darkness that snarls and reluctantly backs away, but then creeps back behind us, its tongue lapping at us, licking its lips as if it would swallow us up, but is afraid of the smelly light. The wind tries to blow us out. Scared, she clutches me all the tighter. I don't like the way the light makes the darkness darker. Her voice shivers. I catch her up in the crook of my arm. She cuddles closer as we walk on towards the barn, adrift in a sea of darkness. We, the only speck of light, no stars tonight. We, the light of the world. The pregnant cow lowing as if it knows we are coming. Tilly nuzzles into me, a frightened little mouse, jumping when an owl demands of us, "Whoo, whoo, your chest is too tickly," she complains sleepily. "Ah yes, my little chickadee," IWC feels her. This never fails to amuse her. Our intertwined laughter and the smell of the light dispelling the darkness, the pregnant cow delighted to see us.
Very good. Thank you. That brought back a few memories of being woken up in the morning.
Oh.
Little boys.